Another huge problem that thousands of grapplers had when I polled tens of thousands of people is basically understanding grip fighting when they're passing the guard. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about what I call dynamic grip fighting. And the reason why I call it dynamic grip fighting is because you have to think about grip fighting in a dynamic manner, right? And watching this, you might be like, okay, well, good job. That wasn't very descriptive. But I'm going to give you some things. Let me show you. Let me just show you right away, because just talking in front of you isn't going to help you understand. We're going to start in a closed guard situation. We'll turn here. So right now we're in a closed guard situation. There's certain scenarios where I'm just going to straight up break a grip. There's other scenarios where I feel like I don't even need to break a grip. The situation is very dynamic. It's very diverse. It's very situational. And the goal of this video is just kind of open up your mind a little bit to try to figure out what grips you might need to break, what grips you may not need to break. Now, if you're a member of the Grapplers guide, we have tons of grip fighting and grip breaking videos that you could find on there. All right, if you're not, when you do join, you'll find those things. But let's talk about the dynamic nature of grip fighting, essentially. So let's say here, right, he has both of my sleeves. This does not help my game at all. This does not help me with my passing. This does not help me with my posture. So if he has both of my sleeves and he's pulling, right, I need to break at the very minimum at least one of them. So let's say I'm here, right? Here, if I turn this way, nothing's going to happen. Right? So now we're brainstorming how we break the grip. If I turn this way, what happens is it naturally makes the gi tighter, 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 and then look, I can web. So if we're here, like this, I can web my hand. Now once I turn my pinky down, he loses the grip. And then the dynamic nature is if I break a grip, I get a grip. More often than not, if you break a grip, you get a grip. So I broke the grip, I get a grip. But what about this sleeve? Here, he has this sleeve. The way my passing game is, the way that I like to stand, I actually don't care here. So while I felt like I needed to or wanted to break the right grip, I actually don't need to break this grip. And this is very important to talk about. You don't have to break every single grip that exists. If you constantly focus on doing this, break, and then 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 break. You know what you do? You spend 5-6 minutes just breaking grips. And nothing actually happens. You don't pass the person's guard because they might not open it. You don't open it at their guard. Or you probably lose because he might win the grip fighting game. So when we're here, he has the grip. This scenario, break. Don't break. Here, here, open. I never broke this grip. Even at this point here, I may not still break the grip because look, I have this sleeve. I might pull him here, sit him up. And once we're here, so now let's continue the dynamic grip fighting, right? We're making this a little bit of a chain. Let's turn this way. I'm here like this. I still have this grip and this grip. I never broke this grip yet. And technically I still don't. Watch what I'm gonna do in this scenario. I let go. I put my hand on his hip. He still has this grip. I'm not worried about it. You don't always have to worry about the grips. Watch. Bam. Even if he keeps the grip, keep it. I still pass. Now, here, I don't want to just keep the grip. The reason why I pass first is because I would rather get to a passing scenario and then break the grip if necessary. So once again, we are dynamic. We got here after I broke the grip. Then I got to this situation. I passed. I don't need to break the grip. I don't need to break the grip. I do need to break the grip. Or I need to control it. Why? Why do I need to break the grip? It's because if he stiff arms me this way and scoots back, I completely lost my pass. But I didn't want to waste my opportunity to pass. So let's start from the beginning. This whole instructional is dynamic in nature. And like I said, the purpose is to open up your eyes. We're here. He has both my sleeves. No good. Curl. Break. I regrip. He has one of my sleeves. I don't care about this grip here. I stick his hand in the pocket. I stand up. We're here. Then from here, he has this grip. I might use my elbow to break. I step over. At this point, I still don't care if he has this grip. I back up. I put my hand on his hip. Now look, he has my right grip. Go ahead, hold it. I still don't, now I don't care if he has this grip. Why? Because I understand the game. I have his pants. I turn. Now I care that he has this grip. But I didn't want to waste my passing opportunity. But since I care, and I know what the option is, I'm going to sprawl on his arm. So when he goes, right, so go ahead, go. Boom, I sprawl on his arm. Now when he goes to do this, doesn't work anymore. Then from here, watch, I walk, hold it. Walk. Well, he loses the grip. At this point, I pass his guard, and I only focused on some grips, and I didn't focus on others. Dynamic. Grip fighting is extremely dynamic, especially at the beginner level. White belt, definitely blue belt. They think you need to break every single grip that there possibly is. It's not the case. Another example, let's say I'm inside the closed guard again. We're here. Let's say it's a cross collar grip on me and he's breaking my posture down, right? I don't need to break this. Actually, I actually physically can't break this grip yet. So what I'll do is I'll walk. And I'll do what I call like wet dog. Here. Now we're here. Like this. Technically, I still don't need to break his grip. Honestly. I don't need to, but because there's so much posture, like tension, I might want to break his grip. So here, I'll break his grip. What happened? I didn't even realize I did this. As soon as I broke his grip, I immediately snatched up a grip here. Now at this point, we're in the exact opposite scenario of the first time. What I mean is, last time we did passing like this. Here. This time, we're in the same scenario, but now we're like this. Okay? It's the same grips, just the opposite side. So he had a right strong cross collar grip on me. I walk my hands up, posture, look up, looking up. If I look down, he wins the posture game. Look up, go ahead, pull. This is grip fighting too. Pull. Go ahead, pull. Good. Do you feel a difference? Yeah. It's a huge difference between this and this. So now he has it. I'm here. I don't want him to do this. I can even break with one hand. Here. We're in our scenario. The only difference is I have to now step out with my left leg. Here. Boom. Break. I don't care. Pass. We're down on the arm. Here. He goes to do the stiff arm. He can't because I'm pressuring down. Walk. And then I finish. So we took a different scenario. And we ended up in pretty much the same exact scenario that we did before, but just opposite grips. Let's say, for example, he has me in a lasso spider guard, right? We're here. So he has me in a lasso spider guard. I honestly want to deal with this grip more than I want to deal with this grip. So when I'm here, the right hand, I'm actually not worried about. It's the left hand I'm worried about. And this is where training comes in and asking your coaches and asking the partners who are actually catching you, right? So I might come here, 1, 2, and then I break. Now I'm on the inside. Now at this point, because he doesn't have this grip anymore, I'm not as worried about this. So now when he goes to pressure his knee out and do certain things, I'm not as worried. Now I can start walking, try to keep the grip. So we're here, right? I'm going to be a little, so we're here, where I can start walking around. But even if it doesn't happen, I'll come here and I'll use my arm to get his leg onto the other side, and I'll start pressuring in. Then once we're here and he has a grip, I can rip my arm out. But the point is, once again, in this scenario, I broke one grip, but I did not break another. There's a particular grip that's been messing me up a little bit, and one of my training partners helped me out, and I'm just going to go over it quickly. I'm not going to go over like a lot of details, but it's from reverse de la Hiva. So Russ has me in reverse de la Hiva here, and he has a cross grip on me. So this was messing me up a little bit. And the reason why it was messing me up, let me turn this way, is because I can't underhook him. I can't do underhooks. If I try to come down low, it's hard because he's framing hard on my face. If I come across this way, here, it's still hard for me because if he let go of his grip, of his legs, he could basically kind of like just come up and pull. You know, I'm getting loop chokes. So it was kind of messing me up a little bit. So there I determined that I need to break the grip. So when we're here, he has a cross grip on me. That's when I'll come up over here and we basically treat it like a judo grip type situation. Here, I elbow down, step back, chest out, and pull at this moment. And then I break the grip. We switch sides. We're here. Russ has a cross collar grip on me. I go 1, 2, step back, and pull away. But I determined that for my game, that grip is necessary to break. Sometimes when you're rolling, you have to play around with what's worth breaking and what's worth not breaking. And the only way to do that is by experimentation or asking your training partners who have more experience. Asking your coaches who have more experience. Say to them, hey, this grip keeps happening to me. When I'm passing the guard, do I need to break this grip? They're either going to tell you yes, or they're going to tell you no. You might get a maybe, but in that situation, they should brainstorm with you on how you can answer that question. So the main purpose of this video is not to basically show you a whole bunch of different grip breaks, because I can show you like literally 100 different grip breaks. The video is to basically tell you to be dynamic in your thinking in regards to grip fighting. Break the grips when necessary. Don't break the grips when necessary. And then you're actually going to have a more dynamic passing game. And honestly, you're going to catch your opponents off guard because they're going to think that the grips that they have are good, when in reality, they're probably just a waste of time for them. So don't waste your time on the grips that don't matter. Only waste your time on the grips that matter. So if you have any questions or comments about this concept, send me an email or post below. But this was a huge problem that a lot of people were having. They were like, oh, I'm having trouble with grips. But instead of me making like 100 videos for you, I just want to kind of make a video that might open your eyes a little bit. So play around with this. If you have any questions or comments, post below. Peace.